Hi everybody. Today we're going to try something a little different. We are going to try to do a lab at home. Now, a couple days ago we learned about something called potential energy, like elastic potential energy and gravitational potential energy. We also learned about something called kinetic energy. Then yesterday we learned about how energy can change forms and that it does change forms. And we learned about something called the law of conservation of energy. We're going to do a little activity today that's going to try to put that to the test. You're going to need to get yourself a golf ball, one other type of bouncing ball, a meter stick, and you want to work on a hard surface. All right, here we go. Remember, potential energy is stored energy based on an object's mass, gravity, and height. And kinetic energy is the energy of motion. So when there's no movement, there is no kinetic energy. As a pendulum swings, the energy is constantly changing between potential energy and kinetic energy. As we look at the pendulum before it swings, all its energy is gravitational potential energy. Once it is released, it starts to move and accelerate. So as it falls, the kinetic energy increases. Simultaneously, the height of the ball decreases, so its gravitational potential energy goes down. When we reach the bottom of the pendulum, its kinetic energy is maxed out, while the gravitational potential energy is now at its lowest point. As the pendulum rises from there, the height increases again, giving it more and more potential energy. At the same time, of course, gravity is slowing down the pendulum, decreasing its kinetic energy. We also talked about the law of conservation of energy. If energy was never destroyed, why doesn't the pendulum ever get back quite as high as its starting point? On the trampoline, the same thing happens. When Mr. Call is on his trampoline at the peak of his jump, at some moment, he's neither going up or down. If only for just an instant, he's not moving, and all his energy is gravitational potential energy. As he falls, it starts transferring into kinetic energy. With a trampoline, we have the added component of elastic potential energy as the trampoline gives and bounces back. Well, that, and of course, it's fun. Now for our lab. You need to have a meter or yardstick, a golf ball, some other different type of ball, and a calculator. Ideally, the experiment should be done on a hard surface, like a sidewalk or something that will allow the golf ball to bounce well. Hold the golf ball at the top of the meter stick. Drop the golf ball, let it bounce, and then catch it at the peak of its bounce. If it falls a little bit below, then just go ahead and try it again. It just takes a moment. Record your measurement from the bottom of the ball. The units should be in centimeters. Repeat that 2 more times and calculate and record the averages of the measurements. All this is going to be shown to you on your data table on Schoology. Now, this time, start the golf ball at the 80 centimeter mark. Repeat those steps. Finally, start the golf ball again at the 60 centimeter mark, and again repeat. Finally, try the same procedure but with a different type of ball. Maybe a tennis ball, or a racket ball, or a bouncy ball. Doesn't matter, just so it's something different. And record your results as well in the data table. Then answer the analysis and conclusion questions, and we'll see you tomorrow.